I'm joined today by ATR President and Managing Director for the Americas, Chris Jones. Welcome, Chris.
Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be here.
So we're at the Farnborough Air Show, and obviously there's a lot of news coming out of the show. We haven't seen so many orders from ATR during this specific event. Whereabouts are you up to this year, and what are your expectations for the rest of the year?
So this far this year we have 14 orders for the ATR aircraft, and we have 14 lessor placements. We're pleased with where we are to date so far. The cadence of deliveries typically tends to pick up towards the latter half of the year. We have several prospects that we're talking to. We're optimistic that we will fulfill our target, which is to have a book to build which is positive, so at least 1-to-1. Our delivery target for this year is 40 aircraft, and so if we can achieve something in the order of 50, just as a data point, we did 60 last year, so if we're able to come in with 50 this year, we'd be very happy, but of course our target is always to do better than we did the previous year.
Absolutely, and at the moment I know that you're looking around the globe at potential markets. You're doing some very interesting work around GPS tracking from passengers' devices or travellers' devices,
yes.
rather. How is that working within your market in the Americas, and how do you expect to extend that in the future months?
A very good question. So we acquired 80 million cell phones worth of data, and what it tracks is the origin to the destination from when they depart their house or from their office through to the final destination. So it really gives us an indication of propensity to travel. That market information tells us, when we drill down on the data, 75% of people in those 80 million cell phone sets of data are traveling 250 nautical miles or less. So it really allows us to focus on our sweet spot and where we can target trying to do what we call a modal shift, which is to get people from cars, trains or buses into the air by stimulating the economy with regional transportation. Expanding that, we would love to focus next on Brazil. Brazil is a huge untapped market, very large population, of which a small number of people are traveling today. There is a geographical and topographical constraint that only aircraft will be able to traverse. And so we think there's a really high potential, and drilling down onto the data and showing where the propensity to travel is regionally from point to point in the Brazilian market will be of great help.
Mm-hmm. And your market specifically, you've already done that research on the US market. Just
Yes.
recently, you've taken aircraft into JSX, which is a flagship operator for
Yes.
you. What do you see as a potential in the US market specifically?
So thank you for mentioning JSX. We're very proud of our partnership with JSX. They're helping us to reintroduce turboprops into the US market to great effect, going head to head with jets that they're also operating today. Our 20-year forecast looks at 200 aircraft from the replacement and some modest growth in the US market. When you layer on the modal shift on top of that, we see demand for another 100 units. So all told, there's about 300 units to be acquired in the next 20 years.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure that you're hoping to secure some of those orders.
Oh, at least, and then some.
So I guess we will look out towards the end of this year to see further order activity. Thank you for joining us, Chris.
Thank you very much. My pleasure.
Thank you. This is Victoria Moores reporting for Air Transport World.